Feeling lucky? Want to pinpoint some potential hidden gems in the upcoming Bank of Utah Championship? Then you've come to the right place. These aren't your typical frontrunners. Rob Bolton's sleeper picks delve into players who might just surprise everyone. These selections weren't featured in Bolton's power rankings, meaning they offer a unique value proposition for specific bets. Outright winner, Aldrich Potgieter, plus 5,500. Imagine a world where Aldrich Potgieter already had 2 PGA Tour victories under his belt as a rookie. That almost happened. A tough break for Potgieter in a playoff at the Mexico Open at Vedanta World, where Brian Campbell snagged the win thanks to a fortunate carom, is the only thing standing between him and that reality. So while he might not be a complete sleeper in the truest sense, his odds are enticing. His win at the Rocket Classic proved he can crush it off the tee, but here's the kicker. He's only made the cut in 8 of his 19 starts. Talk about extremes. That inconsistency is precisely why he's absent from the power rankings. But here's where it gets interesting. Black Desert Resort Golf Course suits him perfectly. Bolton believes that the forgiving fairways and large greens will allow the tour's longest hitter to unleash his power without hesitation. He can swing freely and confidently, knowing he has room for error. Think of it as a no peek in the side view mirrors kind of situation. Get ready for a show. Top 5 finish, Sahith Theegala, plus 1,000. Let's be honest, Sahith Theegala hasn't exactly been setting the world on fire lately. He hasn't cracked the top 15 in a full field event in over a year. However, he's shown signs of life in the FedEx Cup fall, finally cashing some checks after taking time off to nurse a neck injury. He faded to T27 at the Bay Current Classic, but he was sitting pretty at T8 after 3 rounds. That means the spark is returning, and this is the part most people miss. He's a known name with a proven track record, making him a solid bet for a top 5. Think of it as jumping on the bandwagon just before it takes off. These odds won't stick around for long. 17 other players have shorter odds than him for a top 5 finish. But of course, golf isn't just about the game. Theegala recently proposed to his girlfriend, now fiancée, Juju Chan. Life is coming together for him both on and off the course, which could translate to improved performance. Could love be the secret ingredient? Top 10 finish, Patrick Fishburn. Patrick Fishburn, a Utah native, had high expectations heading into last year's inaugural event at Black Desert, especially given his previous experience at the course and some strong recent performances. Unfortunately, he missed the cut. But don't let that deter you. He's back this year with a vengeance, boasting 2 top 10 finishes and an active streak of 8 consecutive cuts made, propelling him to 98 in the FedEx Cup standings. It would be surprising if he didn't cash in again, given his current form and the unwavering support of the local crowd. The rub? His irons, typically his strongest weapon. He's 5th on tour in greens in regulation, might be somewhat neutralized by the large greens in what could be a scoring fest. Still, the odds are appealing considering all the factors working in his favor. Top 20 finish, Noah Goodwin, plus 490. Like many rookies, Noah Goodwin is currently outside the top 100 in the FedEx Cup, sitting at 142nd. However, he's been on a bit of a hot streak, racking up 3 top 25 finishes in his last 4 starts. After a T10 at the 3M Open, he narrowly missed the top 20 at both the Wyndham Championship, T23, and the Sanderson Farms Championship, T21. This pick is all about capitalizing on that momentum and the favorable odds. Make no mistake, Goodwin's strength lies in his putting, but improved ball striking as of late will only amplify the damage he can do on the greens. He's becoming a more well-rounded player, and that's definitely a trend to watch. Top 20 finish, Michael Brennan, plus 320. If you're scratching your head at those odds and wondering if it's a typo, it's not. Get familiar with Michael Brennan. This 23-year-old Wake Forest University product and former top 10 amateur is coming off a dominant season on the PGA TOUR Americas, where he snagged 3 wins and topped the Fortinet Cup standings. The top 10 in the season-long points race get Korn Ferry Tour cards in 2026, but Brennan's lead over second place would have been enough to finish 6th. He played in all 16 tournaments. carded 54 rounds under par out of 59 total rounds, and led in scoring average, 67.00, and par breakers, 31.54%. Currently, he's sitting at 111th in the official World Golf Ranking. While past success doesn't guarantee future results, consider this. The first ever points leader of the PGA Tour Americas in 2024 was Johnny Kiefer. And guess what? Kiefer just topped the Korn Ferry Tour points list this season, earning his ticket to the PGA Tour in 2026. Brennan is on a similar trajectory, so you might want to grab a piece of him now. Even though the odds might seem short, it might not be long before you're regularly seeing him on the PGA Tour and wishing you had gotten in at these prices. Could he be the next big thing? Odds were sourced at FanDuel. For resources to overcome a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-522-4700 today. So what do you think of these sleeper picks? Are there any other players you think have a shot at surprising everyone? Share your thoughts in the comments below.